Things I must say after talking with you I guess it's been a month or so ago now, is that Kat is totally convinced of what God is going to do. Do you still believe that, Kat Kerr?
Do you still believe that God is alive and on the throne? That is my answer to that question. As a matter of fact, I'd like to know how many out there actually think he does exist.
Yeah, amen.
Having known him for almost 70 years, when I received Christ at age 4, I'm a seer, so I saw him step inside of me, and my relationship only grew with him over all these years. And he's shown me many times things that would happen, and they came to pass. Now, I can tell you some people can't be chosen by God because they can't believe for anything past a week or 2 weeks, which makes me laugh in a way, because there's some things I waited 40 years for him to do, but guess what? He did them. And he assured me back in 2015 that Trump would sit in the White House for 8 years. And I actually got to pray for them during the inaugural prayer breakfast back in 2016, and he made me prophesy that. And God has assured me today, when he walked into my room and woke me up at noon, almost noon, 11:55 a.m., I'm up for like 20 hours a day, and sometimes I go to sleep, sometimes I don't. But I always had my alarm set for noon, and it didn't go off. God did. And he came in and he yelled as loud as he possibly could, "Justice will prevail. I will not listen to the acts, because they don't know how to put a show on. Hell never has put on a good show." This is still God speaking. Hell has never put on a good show. They've always lost the seats they went after. They lost whatever they were planning to do. He said, I kicked them out of heaven. That was the first show. Lightning was striking. They were kicked out, unseated, and stripped away from power. The second show was in hell on the third day, mentioned in Colossians, when my son stood up and released the fire of God from himself and melted the faces of the hierarchy of hell and made a show of it openly. And he said, the third show is still in rehearsal right now. He said, the enemy is fighting so hard, he still has not won. I don't count it as a win. He said, I will win, and Trump will still sit in the White House for 4 more years. If people cannot see beyond their own nose and understand that if they believe I'm doing something, they should keep on trusting.